World Championship Eliminator. It's best of 13 sets. We're currently at 2 sets all. Today we'll be playing 4 sets total. Please turn off your cell phones. As a courtesy to the players, please do not move around during the points. Wait till the players are changing ends before you leave your seats or go back to your seats. And lastly, these guys are really good. They're going to get back a lot of balls that you think are not coming back, that you think are winners. Please do not applaud until the point is over. Thank you. Nikki Howell, world number 3 to serve. Then Taylor Matthews, world number 4 to receive. Fifth set, level. Chase, more than a yard worse than last gallery. Love server. Out of court. 30 love. Good 40 love.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to break the radio silence here and welcome everybody in to night 2 at the Aiken Tennis Club in the first round of the 2025 Eliminator Series. It's Morgan Purvis here with one, the only, George Handy, not Steve Fergona.
Hey everyone, George Handy here. Good to be with you. And, we're in for some good tennis.
Than last gallery.
First game.
Good start for Nick.
Yeah.
1 game to love. $15 love.
George, predictions for the evening?
Well, I kind of think we got a good shot at another 2-2 split. We'll see.
We know that our patrons here are very excited, knowing that there's going to be tennis on Saturday.
No doubt.
Nothing like charging everybody for 3 nights and making sure they get their full dollar's worth here at the Aiken Tennis Club.
Second gallery, 40 love.
Quality control here. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Good shot from Dick to get over to the serving end.
Yep. Keeping Mr. Jason Raven on his toes here early this evening.
Jason Raven, affectionately known as Bird.
Yep.
Great reflexes, former baseball player. He'll be just fine.
Just fine.
40 love receiver, second gallery. Lost the chase, felt better than the door.
Almost snuck in there.
15,
Good lead.
40.
Interesting chase off. Oh, wow. It's great early rest there.
15, 40.
BTM better than most, picking it up there, sneaking it back over for a chase. George, I did do a little scouting this afternoon while we were setting up the chairs during Nikki and Cam's hitting session beforehand. They said they felt the balls were actually cutting a little bit more today, and I think Nikki said that he was going to be willing
15,
to
40.
hit the railroad a little bit more today.
Chase 2
Interesting. I might
yards.
see a little bit more serve variety.
Correct.
That'd be
The
good.
underarm twist might go a little bit by the wayside. Not that I think he listened to our commentary from
No,
2
if he
nights.
was smart, he wouldn't.
Won it better than 2.
It's a heck of a shot there.
Great return there.
30, 40. Out of court.
Great force there.
Juice. Down. Chase worse than a
Think there
yard.
again.
Juice. Advantage worse than a yard.
Speaking of, some of our follow-ups from last week, or from the other 2 nights ago, we did speak with the Shinkman accounting firm. It said that Ben's sponsorship specifically comes just with his accountancy work for Ben's taxes for the year.
Hey, that's a good deal.
I mean,
Advantage
accounting.
you can't get that sort of
receiver
exposure on the
worse than a yard.
internet. And short of an OnlyFans, I guess, probably.
Juice.
Only numbers.
Last gallery.
Great shot by Ben off the bottom of the tambour.
Another one of those backhand to backhand cross court rallies that we believe Nikki's trying to avoid this evening.
Out of court. Advantage.
Good pick up there.
Yeah.
Last gallery. Advantage receiver. Chase last gallery. Lost it.
Lost the
Fell
chase
really
there.
hard
Wow.
work.
It's a good point. Nikki saving that shot from going into the winning gallery off the top of the tambour from Ben. Pretty wild.
Another
That's a beauty.
fourth there.
Top corner.
Advantage receiver.
Wow.
Game
A
receiver.
little lucky on the bounce there from the last gallery. For those watching at home,
games to love.
our fearless leader here in the Carey Cave, Ryan Carey, stepped away. Probably fixing a camera.
Love.
That's that high tambour we talked about Tuesday night, Morgan. It tends to get pretty flush on that back wall here.
Time.
Is that the same racket Ivan was using to mark yesterday? Or 2 days ago? I saw a rackets bat sitting in the...
Chase more than a yard worse.
Shot? I
love
can't
serve.
tell from this point of view, but I'll be on the lookout for it.
Yeah, it's good force
Another
there.
beauty.
Yeah.
Nice flat volley return.
George, I think it's important
15-all.
for those watching at home to see some of the latest work from the Interiors Committee here at the Aiken Tennis Club. See some of the pictures in the gallery walls that our own Stuart Griswold and Dapper Dan
Great
Villiers.
shot from Nikki. Yeah, I think you can see 1 or 2 there on display. Good, good for them. Attention to detail. Beats death by 1,000 paper cuts every time.
Snookered twice there in the corner. It's a great retrieval from Nikki.
Yeah, under that grill, we talked about that, can get a little dead on that wall, so good to dig those out for sure.
And Ben seems very capable of putting a lot of cut on his backhand. Nikki tends to hit his a little bit more
Yeah,
flat.
little flatter for sure.
.40-15 server, more than a yard worse than last gallery. More than a yard worse. Lost the chase, game, server. Go there.
Big start for Nikki here, out of the gate hot, 3
to
love.
love.
We've seen three love leads, or 3 game leads in the first set for Nikki before. Let's see if he's
15 love.
able to turn around his fortunes from the first set from 2 nights ago. Great length and great pickup there.
That's great rest there. Just jumping on the chat here, we've got Philly 29, hello from Chicago. Glad you guys are all tuning in. Melbourne, great to see.
I believe, George, it's Melbourne.
Stroke,
Stroke.
30-15. Fault. Stroke, 40-15.
Nicked out and popped out a little bit there. 40-15 lead here.
Fault.
That's a wonderful get.
Wonderful get.
This one now, Ben. Come on.
Chase better than two.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful length there.
So we've got, going to the chat here, we've got Peter Cipriano asking about who we think is going to win. You already asked me, Morgan. I think we'll see a 2-2 split tonight. If I had to ask who the actual winner would be, I think I'd say Aiken and Aiken Tennis Club membership for getting to witness such great tennis.
The biggest winners there are.
Yeah.
Our members here, spoiled rotten. Tremendous leadership, getting us to having an event like this. One of many events, hopefully, will be in the Aiken Tennis Club.
That's right. Let's focus on this one and not get too, ahead of our skis. But, obviously we've got a great pro. Not that we're biased, and Nick Howell, and great tennis. But
yeah, for those,
feel free to answer Sip's question on the prediction for you. I know you like to be evasive.
I was waiting to get to my world-class transition there.
Sure.
1 sec here.
That is outstanding.
So that force aside, I think it's going to be 3-1 Nick.
3-1 Nick, okay.
In sets. I think we get Nikki in 11 sets overall. Maybe some of our finer.
That's a great return.
Great length there. Yeah, some of our finer handicappers, Julian Snows of the world, could put together some odds for us.
That's a good ball by Ben.
Yeah.
Cut volley going a little deep for Nick. Sebastian asking, what's the protocol with the assistant marker? Well, we've got, Matty Ronaldson calling faults from under the grill. And I think backing up maybe any hazard calls.
I don't believe Matty is in charge of any calls, actually, George.
I think it's
he
just
is there
backups.
more for backup as well. He is keeping score under the grill. Mm-hmm. Another piece of insight, live from inside the walls. That's a great point for a 4-love lead, Nikki here. But typically, for those who've come and played in Aiken, we have a wooden grill. But we have a net in so that Maddie can help mark the net.
One of us might have put that net up.
One of us did not do a particularly good job in putting that net up. Something to be mindful of on some of these grill forces. Great length there from Nikki. See who keeps the pressure on here early in the first set.
Out of court. 15-love server. Chase worse than second, worse than a yard, worse than second.
All right. Nikki getting over the serving side.
Over quickly. There's Captain Carey Cam himself, fixing, waiting for right opportunity. This is why we've been stuck in here in the grill camera.
I don't know. I'm partial to the grill camera.
I don't mind it. Everybody in the chat obviously knows close cam remains my personal favorite.
Receiver.
You're being commended by Sip for, standing up and taking a stance on the outcome of the match.
Thank you, Sip.
He doesn't give out a lot of compliments.
No,
so that should really make
very tough to come by.
That should make your Thursday.
He's never complimented anything about my tennis game, rightfully so. Let's be very clear about that.
It's a great dig from Nick. A great cut volley from Ben.
Worse than second gallery.
Beauty.
Yeah. It's a great pickup by him. The ball hit right on the corner of the timbre.
30-15 serve. Chase, 2 and 3, 2 and 3.
Good shot by Ben. Good vertical from Nikki. I've never seen you get up that high, Morgan.
My vertical is getting less and less by the day.
30 all.
As you well know, I was on the golf course today at Palmetto Golf Club, as were you. Not a lot of long drives today.
Second gallery.
Good shot by Ben. Yeah, I didn't get to see many of your drives today, Morgan, but you got to see one of mine up close and personal on 18.
I did. For all of those interested around, probably not many of you, but yeah, George almost killed me on the 18th hole at Palmetto today, rocketing a drive left over the trees. For those who know George as well as I do, you'll of course be completely unsurprised that he didn't scream 4 at all, which was a real treat.
Saving my vocal cords for this evening.
The dulcet notes of George Handy's voice.
I want everyone to have to deal with too much raspiness. That's nice post. Yeah, very nice. Good shoulder turn there. On top of that, I'll have, I'm sure Sip's curious in the comments. I will share that I did make birdie on the hole. I almost hit Morgan off the tee.
Yeah. Sure, a psychologist would be happy to unpack that statement for you.
Game to the receiver.
Best timing, maybe a bit
just a
off
bit
tonight.
off.
Yeah.
5 games to love.
Well, supporters box right now a little less empty, or a little more empty.
More subdued, I think.
Yeah.
Chase the first gallery.
Back to our first true Ivan haircut of the day.
Love server.
For those, I see another comment here from Sip on the camera angle. We are getting that fixed. We've got some technical difficulties. We'll get that corrected. A great return from Nick.
Yeah, Ryan is the busiest man in court tennis, back and forth between here and Philadelphia.
Chase better than last.
There from the second chase. Get back on
Nice swinging volley.
server side where he's been very comfortable here thus far in the first set. For those of you keeping score at home, our fearless leader has returned. There it is. Look, watch.
15 all. Chase first gallery.
Soon enough, we'll make the request for close cam. Give it some time. That's great length there.
Yep. There's the POV you requested, Sip.
Better than last gallery. $30 all.
It's a beauty from Ben.
And see now, Talon is back. Ryan back behind the editing bay.
All right,
4-5.
Game 1 game to 5. $15 love.
Oh, gosh, I promise who's sitting in the winning gallery there.
Doctor.
30 love.
Paging Dr. Waywright.
Yeah, that was close to Cheryl Glance's head. genuinely watching Matty to see how he has to fix the wet netting in the grill.
Game in the first 6-1 first
Nick
set.
Howell.
Here you go now, Ben. Let's start. Let's go.
6 games to 1. Server leads by 3 sets to 2.
I'll have you know, Morgan, there's a hook system back there. It's quite simple. You just hook it back on. There's not much you can do when these guys flush it like they do. Hard for it to stay.
The enjoyment of what you don't know when you made that statement
15
to me,
love.
and that the actual piece of wood that the hooks are nailed into came out. So that's what we had to go try to fix before one of the many
News to me.
jobs.
News to
yeah,
me.
exactly. Again, the
That's a
beautiful.
great weight there from Nick.
15
Well cut in
all.
the corner.
Crowd, you definitely hear the crowd a little bit more this evening, I think.
You know, the 15-minute early start on the happy hour.
Yeah.
Have court. 30 all. 30 all.
That's good
40,
weight there.
30 receiver. Fault.
That's
Good
good
well by
work
Ben.
there.
One game to love.
Better start.
Chase the door. No stroke. And worse than the door. You see. Door and worse than the door.
All right, as you can see here with Ryan's nice graphics package, we've got a 3-set to 2 lead. Nikki with the lead, and
No stroke.
we've got a 1-love
Chase
lead
at
for
the
Ben
door.
here in the 6th set.
No stroke. The door.
Good weight there by Ben.
15 love server, worse than the door. $30 love.
Uh,
40 love.
All right, bit of a better start.
better
here from
start
Ben.
here for Mr. Better Than Most.
Chase the line.
That was the ball we saw a lot in D.C. during the U.S. Open there, I believe.
That's right.
Well,
High back wall
just-
slapper and get on over. I think that's a technical term.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was definitely page 75 of Pierre's book that you pulled that from.
Yeah, high back wall slapper, for sure. I believe it is French. Basque country.
Lace slapper. Lace slapper.
Lace slapper.
40 love, receiver, chase
I didn't take
the
French,
line.
but went to a French restaurant once in Brooklyn.
One the chase.
That's a great shot by Ben. All right, 2-love lead.
2-love lead.
2 games to love. Fault.
For those watching at home, on Saturday, tennis is going to start a little bit earlier.
That's right, 4 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. Bar at Aiken opens at 3.
a.m.
15 love.
That would probably still be open just from the night before. Not that either of us have ever been at this club after midnight.
No, never.
Yep. 30 love.
Top tape. Asking for that ball to be removed.
Chase last gallery. 30 love, receiver.
Yeah, finds the bar on the grill there.
15-30. One chase here. Last gallery. Last. Fault.
Oh, close game.
And second gallery.
It's a good bobble there for Nick. We didn't see many bobbles on Tuesday night.
No. Definitely out of the railroad feels like that's working a little bit better for him today than it did.
Yeah, thus far, I would absolutely agree.
$15.30. The server leads. Chase last gallery. One chase.
Won the chase there. Great return on the cup volley.
30 all, second gallery. $40.30 server.
And there it is. Ben hopping out to a 3-0 lead. Nick gets a little frustrated.
Game server, 3 games to love. $15 love.
Good weight into that soft corner under the grill there.
Poke. $30 love. $40 love.
40 love. Ben continuing to keep the pressure on here. Great pickup by Nicky there. See if he can maybe fight back a little bit here. From 40 love here, the fourth game, second set.
Out of court.
Yeah, out of court there. Game 4 love.
All right, a lot of ebbs and flows here.
4 games to love.
You know what they say, where there's mo, there's typically momentum. Ben seems to have all the mo and the momentum at this moment. All right.
15 love.
See the TV going in the background. We are live streaming the live stream.
Very meta. That's good
Good
heat.
force there.
30 love.
It's an attempted Ben Cook in front of Ben Cook.
The left-handed switch.
Trademark infringement. Cook, could maybe get a deal there.
Yeah. He runs over. He kind of gets a little stab volley there, and it's paid off for.
Okay, a couple points here to make it 1-4.
Better. There.
Out of court.
It was a heck of a high serve from Ben. Stayed pretty flush to that back wall.
Interesting variety of serves already this evening.
Time.
All right, great shot from Nick there. 1-4, he's on the board. Could be turning the tide.
Famous lead here in
1
Aiken.
game to 4. Chase.
It's a lovely
2
boast there.
and 3. 2 and 3.
It's a popular one at the R&T.
2 and 3.
That boast dies in that corner.
Getting away from.
Shout out to Barney Tanfield. He hits that one well. New York.
Excellent
Nice finish.
work. Yeah, great finish on the close cam by BTM.
Love. Time, please.
Yeah, somebody, I believe here in the chat, said for some reason they don't play the game like I do. Yeah, there's a very much a reason for that. They're good at tennis. I am marginal at best. Nikki.
And that's from a James. We don't know a last name there. We'd love to know that. I certainly would, because it seems like you've got great set of eyes to make comparisons.
Vote.
Nicky may not like that call.
Yeah, that's a really good hold. Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Opportunity The good chase of 2 and 3 for Nikki to fight back here.
All right. I'll go back to some of my really controversial calls, Morgan, and say that there's a big difference between 2-4 and 5-1.
Advantage
A
server.
bit of a gift there.
Yeah, air 40 all in deuce.
That's a lovely
That's
tight.
a lovely weight from Ben.
Nice and tight to the wall as well.
Oh, that's just a great point by Nikki. Great pickups by both players.
Advantage server. Chase, more than a yard worse than last gallery.
Well left by Nikki on the tiny bandos here at the Aiken Tennis Club. George, I think we'd be remiss during changeover to not congratulate Mr. John Lumley for
Absolutely. Yeah, a great win over Steve Vergona. Played pretty flawless tennis. Credit to John.
Chase, more than a yard worse than last gallery.
Ryan informing us in person that it was a great match. Since he's Mr. Worldwide, Peter Bender, eat your heart out.
Yeah, Ryan Pitbull carry. Top tape.
Juice.
Good minute.
Great get from Nick.
Yeah.
On the grill there.
Good defense.
Advantage receiver.
This could be one of those long games we're in for.
Long deuce games, George.
game.
If there was anything you were good at recognizing the other night, it was those long deuce games and the difference between 4-1, 4-2, and 5-1.
Yeah.
Great pickup there.
Server.
All right, big point alert.
Oh, graphics are in.
There it is. Manuel data in there.
George, you did say that it was a big point. Indeed.
Nicky
Looks like an opportunity for another long deuce game here.
That's right. Nicky must have heard me.
He actually saw the graphics package that Ryan put together on the TV.
How could you not get excited about that?
Somebody's floating around in the back, George. We might have to do a little crowd control here in a second. George, no one will find a surprise again. A multi-hyphenate event organizer. Oh, sneaks one in.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Yeah, George Haney, event organizer.
Advantage server.
Email crafter.
Renaissance man.
Deal
some
closer.
say.
Yeah. Game
All right,
5 games
game
to 1.
Server. 5 games to 1.
Surely some groupies back there. Just kind of wandering.
Yeah,
Looking for the bus out front.
Genuinely the Aiken social event of the season here.
One of many.
Yeah. Actually, for those interested, George still does have a few tickets available.
That's right.
It's great.
Yeah.
Great play there by Ben.
803, 888, quadruple 8.
Oh, wow.
Lucky there.
Better than the door. 15 love server. And the second gallery.
Couple good shots there. Great save from BTM on the backhand volley, and well finished by Ben, or by Nick in the gallery.
Yeah, it's really, really great to watch. Watching Ben hit backhands is
Yeah, it's pretty
genuinely
nice.
better than most.
He's got to be up there for better backhands in the
A lot of
pro
ones
game.
on that leaderboard. My God.
That goes back to the Mo and the Metum.
Yes.
You know, preaching the Jasani terminology. 18 holes with Rakesh today.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
I'm
some of
sure,
his vocab has maybe seeped in.
Yeah,
15 love.
I'm sure that was not a
Chase at
Not
the
a whole
quiet
lot of
round.
draws.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of
Oh,
draws.
a lot of
Hazard
cuts.
better
Yeah.
than the door. Excuse me.
Slices.
Hazard better than the door.
Oh, good weight there. Kind of rolls in the corner.
Chase at the door.
Yeah,
Let's go, Ben.
Nicky
40
visibly
love.
frustrated there.
Fault.
Ben with an opportunity. About level the sets. 3-all. Yeah,
it's
it's
a beauty.
very well slid into the winning gallery.
15-40. Chase the last gallery.
40-15 switch ends here.
15-40.
We'll say for those court tennis, diehard fans out there, that kind of backhand fade down the line that Nicky hit into winning gallery was same shot that he hit to win the French Open this past year.
Wow,
Nice
that
little
is-
backhand fade down the line down
That's,
the winning gallery.
How astute of you.
Time to time.
Yeah, speaking of sports that you play in all whites, that ball in winning gallery
15-40.
hit our own Mark
Server leads.
Blumberg.
Chase last gallery.
Big croquet tournament. Green boundary this weekend.
Soft T
next
there.
weekend.
Silent T in that.
Yeah. Well,
That's
Howell,
lovely.
the skies
Yeah.
there.
All right, Nick's fought off a few here.
Few seats still
30,
available for
40.
that croquet tournament, by the way.
I'm not in the croquet racket myself, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh,
there you
fights
go.
back.
Okay.
Makes it interesting.
Could get weird, some might say. I know you're a fan of it getting
That
weird.
is- yeah. Telling the ball to get weird on the Aiken Tennis Club court, one of my all-time favorite hobbies. Oh, that
Camera
is right
down.
in the carry zone.
Advantage server.
The look of frustration on Ryan Carey's face with that ball, one I won't forget anytime soon. Yeah. Oh,
There you go. When it rains, it pours. And that is a set.
To the server,
3-all.
6-1, 3 sets all.
Another 6-1.
Look at Ivan filling out his crossword there. 3 sets apiece.
Love.
There's another top tape. Dickinson must dig it. If he's tuned in.
Love.
Well down by BTM.
Love.
Oh, Mo Garcia there.
Obscure reference showing that many will get,
Aiken
but
legend. Nobody loved swinging at balls that he knew were out more than Mo Garcia, the Aiken lawn tennis community.
Did you play a lot of tennis with Mo?
I did, actually.
I did too when I was about 12.
Yeah, well, George, we weren't all the tennis prodigies that you were. We were grinding away in the Aiken 8-0 and 4-0 leagues.
Hey, like they say, Morgan, the world needs ditch diggers too.
Right,
You know.
yeah, again.
40 Love, receiver
All right,
leads.
40 love here for
Hazard
BTM.
better
Hazard
than
better
two.
than 2.
Everybody in front of your computer, feel free to go ahead and look up George's tennis record at Wofford back in the day.
1 set all. Okay. Oh, Tim Chisholm tuning in here. It's good to see.
Game receiver, 1 game to love. Chase, better than second. No stroke.
Shout out to Tim. Taking the majority of my lessons from Tim. He's taken me from mediocre to slightly less mediocre.
Yeah, every day I thank Tim Chisholm for your tennis game, George.
Hey,
One
the
of-
paint on the wall should suggest you should thank Tim on occasion.
Yeah,
But back to the big tennis
No,
match
the
here.
irony
Enough
that
Yeah,
you know
enough
my
about
name's
us,
on
you
there
know.
without you. Yeah,
That's a lovely
lovely
exchange.
point exchange.
15
There's
Love,
another just
server.
great comment, Jess Meyer, saying, "Go Wofford Terriers." I'm sure you love that as a purple paladin or whatever your
Yes.
mascot is at Furman.
Yeah, the
Jess clearly a vintage Wofford men's tennis fan, so
Yeah.
great to see good taste in the comments.
Out of court. 30 Love.
Wofford unfortunately did in the SoCon tournament beat Furman in the finals.
You sure did. I'm glad you got there before I did, but
More than happy to admit our faults. There's
Oh, it's
good weight
lovely.
there. Yep. As a crowd gets a little bit more animated here.
yeah, I think it's as great of a time as any to bring up. We do have multiple bars set up here. We've got
There are.
one in the hazard section, one in the
Actually,
chase galleries, and I believe one in the club room where our billiards table is. So making sure that nobody goes thirsty
No.
tonight. Been commenting here, making it best of 13. Being a fan of that, I concur.
That's a great pickup, but just catches kind of the
One
top.
all. Got a tie ball game.
Game server,
Big,
receiver.
massive
One
kudos
game
to Ben, by the way. Newsletter on Substack, fantastic. The guy just churns out good content quickly. It's very impressive to see.
So absolute flush stick volley from Ben.
15
Great shot.
love. Love. Out of court. 40 love. Stroke. 15-40.
Ben
Hop,
attempting
skip,
to,
and a
yeah,
jump away.
attempting to get out of the way.
Chase has its second gallery.
All right. Nikki getting some love from the fans here in Aiken. Good to hear.
15-40.
Certainly
receiver
superior to our
leads.
commentary.
Hazard second gallery. Hazard.
The only noise people want to hear. Nikki getting cheered on. What a wonderful get by Nick there.
30-40.
Oh, what a ball!
Wow.
That's great meanwhile data on there from Ben.
Game receiver
Gets out to a 2-1 lead here.
2-1.
Wonderful,
There's a lovely
wonderful
backhand.
weight.
15 love server.
Another beauty.
Yeah. Good little, hit inside the timbre there. A handful of those shots I've seen thus far. Oh, tight. Wow.
I believe that's a hat trick or the turkey for the bowlers listening. But that's pretty great. 3 grills in a row.
Oh, we almost had the opportunity for 4 there, Georgie.
That's right. I don't even know what you call that. Is that an albatross in bowling? 4 straight strikes as an albatross? I think it could be.
I have not spent enough time in bowling alleys to answer that question probably. Which
Aiken Bowl. I grew up going there, and it's now a Taco Bell. So R.I.P. to the Aiken Bowl. We've got another lovely comment here from Jason McElhaney. Handy is in the Hall of Fame, but not at Wofford. Yeah, that is debatably correct. He was a big locker room guy at Wofford. But Hall of Fame at Coker College. Played a year at D2. Really get that shoulder right.
yeah,
Lone American in the starting lineup.
George, probably one of the honestly, Coca-Cola's success stories. Little does he know that
Go
all
Cobras. Back to the tennis. 40 love. Second gallery chase. Maybe touch early, touch deep.
40.
that short railroad that we lovingly called out 2 days ago.
Ooh, wow. Maybe it caught the edge.
30-40. Unfold. Chase, 3 yards.
There it is. There's that Aiken crowd. A couple of great hits requested.
Great hits radio
on behalf.
Yeah. For those of Aiken guys with the bingo cards at home.
The server leads.
Over
Chase,
under
3
7 great
yards.
hits. Oh, massive. I'd hammer the over.
Unfold.
There it is, John Hart. You can hear that. You know that laugh from anywhere. That is the true Hart Zone up there.
That's right.
Yeah,
there it is. That's a
it's a
big
good
one.
bounce there.
2 apiece.
2 all.
This one.
In the South, we call that a barn burner.
Yeah, statistically
In server,
speaking, this
2
game, it
games
seems
all.
like since we've gotten to 6-1, it's going to end at 6-4. We just don't know who for at this point in time. Oh,
I think we are saying
I think
it's
it
a big
is.
game.
I think it is.
Wow.
Whoa, there's some flair.
Last gallery.
No time like when you declare it from the announcer's booth a big game to get a
That's
little
true.
RT flair. Is that run under the Shankman accountancy firm as well?
That's my suspicion.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
amazing.
Yeah, Shanks and I, again, exchanging messages last night talking about sponsorship deals.
Last gallery pending.
He said he's trying to court Elon Musk to throw a little money into the game, be a primary sponsor of U.S. court tennis. Oh, great weight there.
Yeah, it's a lovely backhand line in the bottom of the tambour.
It's the big game.
30 love. Fold.
Well marked by Mr. Ronaldson there.
$15.30.
Ball, let's go.
Second gallery. 15.30.
Oh,
Must have cut a piece of the post. That's a heck of a get from Ben
great
there on a
get, yeah.
flush back wall, kind of unlucky break. That's really impressive.
let's see if our. Nah,
Not sure.
not sure what's happened there, but we're going to trust the mark. We're going to defer
Yeah.
to Ivan.
Regardless,
It remains a big game, though.
It
does remain
remains a big game, but it's an outstanding get from Ben off of a very tight shot to the back wall.
Tell you, we're so happy to have the Ronaldson family here to help mark and official,
Receiver
Beaver
leads.
officials.
Chase last
You guys
gallery.
are really taken to some bottle pool. here at the Aiken Tennis
Good.
Club.
It's good to see him enjoy the many opportunities here at the club, entertainment perspective.
Wow,
That's an incredible
backhand slider.
Any winning gallery.
30 all, second gallery.
Apologize if we're using too much technical terminology with the backhand slider. That's really nice weight there.
Great cut volley to win the chase. 40-30 here.
Receiver.
George, it's a big point in a big game.
Right.
40-30 receiver.
We wouldn't dare request a double package. Double graphics package.
Oh, wow. Maybe a
skips
bit
off
fortuitous
the
off the
bando.
bando.
Yeah.
Small bando here, Aiken.
Ben.
3-2 for Nick Howell. See here, we got a comment about less about our own tennis accolades and more about the tennis match. Respectfully, happy to oblige, just playing defense from previous comments. It's a nice boast from Nick. Good shoulder turn, held it well.
That's great commentary, George.
More apropos.
Yeah.
Good shot by Nick.
Again, you can see on Nick's backhand, again, it doesn't put as much cut on it, but it was a really good weight, take a little pace off on it.
Absolutely.
And get it to hug under the gallery walls there.
Fault.
That high serve is really tough here with the rafters there. You are not in New York or some of these courts where you can really hit that high serve.
Short.
Out of court.
It's disappointing from Nikki there on
15-30.
the short bobble.
Great game.
Yeah,
Chase
that's
better than
better
a yard. 15-30.
Look better than half from these old eyes. Really well held disguise from Nikki. And, you know, typically that's a ball he's going to want to force.
And more than a yard.
Here's your force. He did come around the inside of that ball, Morgan. If Tim Chisholm still tuned in, not one of his favorite things, but it was extremely well executed from Nick.
Again, nice pace on that backhand that we just saw in the replay. And here's the hold. There it is. Yeah,
That's beauty.
Oh, that is definitely basically the nick there. Never criticize a marker, though. Everyone knows that.
$15-30, the server leads better than a yard. Oh. Lost the chase.
40-15 lead.
All right, big point.
Big point.
More than a yard worse. More than a yard worse than last gallery.
It's in the graphics package.
40-15 server.
You know it's true.
Pop.
Ryan showing off the full video package here, back in the close cam. 40-15. Second serve. Oh, good stab there.
That is a great get on a big point to win a big game.
Yeah.
Game server,
And
4
we've got a
games
4-2
to
lead.
2.
4-2 lead for Nick.
All right. Yeah, there it is.
Go, Bella, big push here.
15 love server. Now that worse than 2.
Well cut backhand there from Ben in the corner.
Yeah, those are the exchanges that Nicky's done a pretty good job from what I can tell, avoiding that backhand to backhand cross-court exchange. Oh, that's a great hand.
Love, receiver leads, worse than 2.
Been informed from Dr. Carey here that this is always important. 7th set and 7th game. One more 7 and you win in slots. Great shot from Nick. Fade forehand there in the
Dirty
corner.
love, worse than second gallery. Time.
Nice shot from Ben in the sandboard.
30.
And Nick with a couple chances here to get to 5-2.
40-15 receiver. Chase 3, 40-15.
I think there's a chance Ben might have thought that ball wasn't going over. It was over comfortably.
Wake up, you freak.
I think that comment might clarify his surprise to that ball going over.
40-15 server, chase 3 yards. Fault.
That's a beauty. Nice flat backhand on the bottom of the tambour. Had to hit it.
Game server, 5 games to 2. Love.
Good length on the cup 5 from Ben. 15 all.
Fault. 30-15 receiver. Chase, better than second gallery. 30-15.
It's another force from Ben to get it to 40-15. Very beatable chase.
Server leads. Better than second gallery.
Great shot by Ben, and we've got 3-5.
Game server, 3 games to 5.
Another ball being removed for quality control here. I think the comment was it was a touch soft.
Chase, 1 yard. Chase a yard. No stroke.
You don't see that often.
No, not at all. I don't. Seen a lot of things at the Aiken Tennis Club. I don't think that's been one of them.
15 love receiver.
Doing.
Stroke.
It's well cut from Nick.
30 love.
Right. 2 points away.
2 points away. For
Chase Hazard worse than second. 2 cases.
2 points away for the first set that wouldn't be a 6-1 or 6-4 score thus far.
Good attention to detail, Morgan. Here's another one for you. The sets have alternated every single set.
Wow.
No, neither of these players have won 2 sets in a row.
World-class pattern recognition from you, Mr. Handy.
Yeah.
Love server leads. Chase a yard. Lost the chase.
All right.
All right.
Love.
Opportunity.
Hazard worse than second. Hazard. 1 fault.
Yeah. Oh,
That was the tower graphic.
Yeah, where is our Buzz the Tower graphic, Ryan? There it is. First 6-3 set.
Yep.
4-3 sets lead Mr. Howell. George, feels like I'm obviously moving a little bit quicker this week, tonight as well.
Way faster, but time flies when you're having fun.
Well,
so, you know,
I mean, I'm soaring.
Could
That's
be.
how much fun I'm having.
yeah, it could be credit to current company. Heavily on Mr. Carey. That's
There.
it.
Oh. That's the only way for that point to end was with a weird another bounce out of a quarter.
You know, and that's not as common as you'd think
Than the
here.
door.
No. We're peppering the bottom of the grill, bottom of the Dayton. Yeah, that's good defense from Nikki, and then good relentless
15 love.
forcing there from BTM.
No doubt.
Yeah, that is good.
Well hit.
15 all.
There, he's had that shot dialed in for this evening.
Yeah, Nick. I mean, I think if you're looking at X's and O's, I think Nick's backhand has been significantly better tonight.
Obviously, that's the sort of hard-hitting analysis our commentating booth is known for.
That's right.
Not up.
Lovely.
Wow. Oh.
A little chin music.
40
It is
love.
opening day for baseball.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is.
A little high and
High
inside.
and tight.
Yeah. We had what was the game that was on? Yankees Brewers, I believe. It's an odd game,
Yeah. Nothing says opening day like Yankees Brewers.
I think that's what it was. I could be mistaken.
It's not the Braves on the Superstation. I don't want a piece of it.
Well, Detroit Tigers fan myself. We'll keep it to eclectic inside sports.
40-15 receiver. Worse than the door.
Won the chase in the game.
Game receiver, 1 game to love. Out of court.
Backwards towards the
15
carry
love
cam.
server.
No.
Fifteen all.
Oh, what a great
Those are
pickup.
3 consecutive great shots there.
Yeah. True great hits there.
Better than 2.
Again, we're approaching that over.
Come on, Aiken. Good weight there.
Yep. 30-15.
Oh, caught
Better
it.
than the door.
Ooh.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Better
not.
than 2 and better than the door. 30-15.
Thought that might have.
So, it's interesting. I think we're seeing a lot more railroads from both players, maybe, a day and a half or, a day of play and some practice. The balls have kind of
Balls maybe soften a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing the
Again, that was kind of part of that pre-match commentary where we, were deep in the weeds doing our scouting work. But Nikki
Well, you were
did-
deep in the weeds earlier today on the golf course from what I was able to.
No. So a lot of middle of the fairways today.
30-15 server.
A
Better
lot of bad
than 2.
approach shots for the routine 81 we shot this morning.
Lost it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah.
better before.
It's good tennis.
40-15. Worse than the door. Better than the door. Thank you.
Come on.
30-40. Fault.
Yeah, that has been the big difference maker, do you think, this evening, right, George?
I
That
think his backhand is just way more solid tonight.
sneaking it into the
Game
grill
server,
on some of
2
those kind of
games to
cross-court
love.
exchanges.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 love. Half court. 15 all.
Nikki anticipating that well, saw the railroad was a little deep and shifted over there to cover the main wall data. And just great shot from BTM.
Faults. Yep. Chase worse than
Little disguise there
15
from
all.
Ben going down the line there.
Fault.
Oh, really nice. Really nice coming around that inside-out forehand.
30-15.
They given the equivalent of ground stroke equivalent of the underarm twist there.
Chase second gallery.
chase.
30-15.
Well, taking a look back at the comments here, Charles Boswick, unreal tennis and commentary to go along with it. Well, that's awfully generous of you, Charles.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the mountains, Charles. Obviously no-showed for golf for us today.
For you.
For me,
For
yes,
you,
that's correct.
yeah.
Yes,
He
for
doesn't
me.
tend to no-show me all that much.
Yeah.
But it's good to see that Charles is tuned in and
Hope him and Holly are having a lovely time up in western North Carolina.
I hope so. Good to have Charles back and playing a lot of court tennis.
One of the
well.
preeminent families of court tennis.
That's right. Charles playing the Whitney Cup this
13-15
year.
receiver.
for Aiken.
He
Good
did.
to see.
Chase
He
worse
played well.
than 2.
Better than our scoreboard would have reflected, for sure.
Worse than 2.
Some might say. That's a beauty.
Didn't need to be that good, but never a bad thing when it is.
30 all. Second gallery.
That's a hell of a get. Yeah,
On the
that's a
chase.
smart choice on a second gallery chase.
40-30 receiver.
All right. Could be a big
No,
point. You don't think so?
Not yet.
Big difference between 3-0 and 2-1.
Chase worse than
Saw that
second
coming
gallery.
all the time. Definitely
40-30.
wasn't big. Wasn't graphics eligible there.
Little bando. I'm thinking. Couldn't see it, but I'm thinking that was a bando.
All right, you want to talk about predictions, George? I think Ben wins the next point, gets us to deuce.
40-30 server. Worse
takes
than
the game.
second gallery.
only one advantage.
That's a great shot.
Wow, that's a great shot. 1 for 1 on the predictions. Now we need Nikki to win the next 2. Let's go out on a limb here.
Missed your prediction, Morgan. I was focused on hydrating.
Advantage
2 for 2.
A couple missed targets there from both guys.
Nikki Howell here.
With a point to go, up 3-love.
Oh,
That's a great get by
Second
Tim.
down.
Great get.
That's the high tambor that
yeah.
high tambor flush to the back wall we were
I
talking
honestly
about.
thought I was going to go 3 for 3 on the predictions there.
Yeah, well,
But if I have to lose to anything, it might as well be that deep ball that we talked about. So,
some validation.
Yeah.
Just not full validation.
no,
You're used to that.
Yeah. Yes, I remember the one kind thing you've said to me in the past week. It's a real treat. Not when he almost killed me on the golf course.
Almost killed you the other weekend in the Knox as well.
Advantage.
That feeling was
Receiver.
mutual, my friend.
Chase second, Garrett.
I was talking about an AWOL backhand when you were in front of the tambor. But
Did you?
yeah, it was not good. I did not feel good.
Oh,
about
I
it.
do. Oh, I do remember that one.
Second gallery chase.
That's
Is something. That ball was hit
unlucky for Ben.
clean as a whistle by Ben.
Game receiver, 3 games to
Bad
love.
break, and you have a 3-0 lead. That's tough.
You can see the frustration on the carry cam.
I'll tell you what, he's doing a better job of hiding it than I would say most people probably. So credit to him for that. My poker face probably wouldn't be as good in that
No,
situation.
definitely mine. Nor would mine. There we go. Oh,
that's a hard shot.
Just very good tennis.
For the
there.
squash players tuned in, if you don't like that one, then
15 love server.
you may want to watch opening day baseball.
Yeah. Yankees, Brewers.
You might need to fact check that.
Not out. Chase.
Now, those
better
are
than
a couple
2,
great shots in a row. Ben with a
15 love.
wonderful dig out of that back corner. Took that really late. Waited on it.
Stroke.
Well down.
30 love.
And attempting to turn the set around here. Early lead in 3-love game.
Worse than second. 30 love.
All right, two
Opportunity,
chases
two
got
chases.
over. Some wardrobe malfunction with the sock there. Good to see that wasn't a ankle-related injury or something. Purely just getting the sock right. I will say for $11.99.
Only the Aiken stuff doesn't have a website.
Well, the bandwidth right now from
Yeah.
a Wi-Fi perspective is tough.
Yeah.
It's good pace from Ben.
40 love. Chase worse than second, Garrett.
All right,
All
Ben.
right, 1-3.
Game receiver, 1 game to 3.
Lord knows. 4-1 in the cards.
Chase better
That's
than 3.
really nice, just
Yeah.
inside that last gallery.
And that goes back to kind of some of the exchanges we saw last night with these cross-court backhand rallies where Ben was probably 80-20 on those.
15 love.
Maybe a bit of a freebie there.
More than a yard worth.
Yeah.
Better than 3.
I kind of like
More
that.
than a
I
yard
mean, you
worth,
know,
15 love.
Nicky's just covering that cross-court backhand.
Yeah, he has, to your point, as we've said, definitely playing better defense on those cross-court backhands. Ben just kind of holding that last bit, slide it down the line, make you run a little bit.
So going back to the comments here, we've got some positive feedback from Barney on the event. It's nice to hear Barney, one of the top professionals in the game, and obviously biased as an R&T member, but good to hear from Barney, and look forward to seeing him here in a couple days for National League.
Yeah.
Everyone should tune into that on the stream, or even better, come in person if you're able to. Great event. Obviously, great organization.
Few seats still available.
Not involved in the tickets. I'd imagine not, though, knowing popularity
Support
of
of
that
the
event.
R&T crowd.
We'll let Barney confirm on that.
Yeah,
Excellent,
good turn
absolute
there.
Beauty. Great rip from Nick. But looking forward to getting up there in a few days and watching that great tournament.
Yeah, I will unfortunately have to miss. It's prime golf season here in Aiken.
Well, we all have, calendars we have to juggle, Morgan.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Teach them. Oh, there's...
That's our first
That's
real
real one. That was
that's our
there
first
one
real
early.
tower
That was,
buzzer. Yeah.
It's
well
really well kept into the soft corner underneath the grill here at the Aiken Tennis Club.
15-40. Not up.
That's another World Cup ball in the corner. Nicky with a 3-1, 40-15 lead, and Ben holding the hand out to the crowd there. I wonder. That's a drink order.
I think it's unfair, 40-15. I don't think we should ever call a big point on 40-15, but
leads 1 and 2.
get to 40-30
1 and 2
here.
here. Let's see if we can keep this nice and short. There's an underarm twist. Yeah, that's a
Okay,
great
there it
serve
is.
for that point.
Game
Kept it
server,
short, didn't give
4
him a high
games
back
to
wall.
1.
4-1
Let's
lead.
go now. Come on.
Hashtag strategy.
4-1.
Got to dig it.
There's that
Yeah.
ball we were talking about earlier.
Like that.
Nicky very much sneaking over, trying to kind of get in a comfortable position to get in those cross-court backhand rallies.
Great shot by Nick. Robert Shankman in the comments rooting on Ben.
15
You know,
left server.
podcast bros only makes sense.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that's right. Nice shot by
Second
Ben.
gallery.
He does such a great job of coming around the outside of the ball on that backhand. It is
I am
not to
mesmerized by
fanboy
it.
too
No,
hard,
no,
but
I'm
man, it's good action on that backhand.
say no more.
Yeah.
That is a shot that is not. I mean, there are many shots that are not in my arsenal, but that is probably suspect number one.
You get no argument from me there. Not that I'm an absolute rock star
yeah.
at it myself, but it's nice for us to get to appreciate it from the cheap seats.
Yeah.
15 love. Receiver leads better than 3. Lost the chase.
It's a good serve choice by Ben.
15 all.
A little variety
Chase
there.
the second gallery. Out of court. 30-15 server. Hazard, better than the yard. 30-15.
It's a great get.
Yeah. Most like that is a squash, recreational squash player, Morgan. Big boast. Yeah.
Absolutely. Where do we go here? Yeah, that's
great.
Really nice.
40-15.
I mean, you talk about a great backhand volley. He took that deep. You know, this game, wooden rackets, hard balls. You know, you take that thing too early, it goes in the bottom of the net quicker than you can even imagine. But he waited on that so nicely. That's just an absolute textbook backhand volley. If you don't like that, watch opening day baseball.
Look at that weight. I mean, just pitch perfect length there.
40-15 receiver leads. Hazard better than a yard.
Yeah, I think Nicky thought the ball was down, obviously, as he points to it, but looks good to me. Yeah.
Nice flat driving backhand in the bottom of the back wall. Would have been Mrs. Haverkamp.
Yeah.
Looks good anticipation, but we've got 2-4.
George, there is no doubt in my mind with this, where we are. This is a big game.
You get no argument from me there, Morgan. Checking in on our good friends at Kettle One.
Yeah.
Better than second.
It's good heat from Ben.
No stroke.
This type of heat you like to see in a big game. Just. Yeah, that's good defense. I mean, just again tidy, coming outside of the ball, on the outside of the ball in those backhands.
15 love server.
And Nicky again with another kind of inside the tambour wall grill shot.
Second
It's
gallery.
okay. A couple missed targets and a good gallery shot from Ben.
15 love. Better than second and second.
That was a great pickup off the shoestrings there.
Sorry.
There it is. Inside again, inside tambour wall.
I'd be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity. Quick shout out to Ben Riley. He's a friend of the game, recreational player. Of
course.
At a tuxedo bachelor party dinner tonight. Hope he's having a good one.
Yeah.
And tuned in, during appetizers.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's a great finish.
Yeah, it's a great finish. No doubt the USCTA YouTube channel is being
15 all.
Surely passed around the table.
Yeah, of course.
right. 30-15.
30-15 receiver.
In the big game.
Dare I say it, Morgan? Big difference between 4-3 and 5-2.
Yes. This might be, I think if we get to 30 all, opportunity for a big point in a big game.
It was a great first save.
Yeah, it's a great save.
40-15.
Couldn't replicate it the second time, unfortunately.
All right, Nick, with a couple chances here to get it to 5-2, I think we'll hear a lot of response from the crowd.
Yeah. Ooh.
Chase, half a yard
Bando.
worse than last gallery.
Cramp, perhaps. Pedialyte aisle 3.
Don't think we have any of that handy in the refrigerator, unfortunately. There's that crowd coming a little bit.
Server
All right, half a yard worse than last. I think we'll still see a
than
railroad.
last gallery.
Let's see what we can get out of this big point, big game. Yeah,
There it is.
Really nice there from Nikki.
Game server 5 games to 2.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal pickup off of the timber there.
Man,
Wow.
to still read that well enough to have such a good look at it.
Yep.
15 all. Chase better than 4. 15 all.
Might have come out a little further than Nikki thought. Yeah, that's a good choice.
That's a really good choice
He was
there.
rewarded with a ball off the penthouse by going,
30,
quote unquote,
15.
behind Nikki the first time, doing it again for a winner.
Vote. His second gallery.
Here we go. There's that hole, George. Yep. Going behind him again. Opportunity for him to take 30-15 lead here.
Like clay court tennis. Go behind the guy every once in a while, you get rewarded. There's your carry graphics package there.
Sorry, first
Gotta appreciate
Better
that.
than 4. Better than 4.
Yeah, won it. That's
For those of you video gamers at home who've played any game where tennis or golf, a lot of A button. A lot of A button on that one. A lot of spin.
glad you saved that comment.
Down.
Oh,
40-30.
40-30.
right.
Yes.
Point to close out the night. There's a small few that will appreciate that reference.
Wow.
Deuce. More tennis.
BTM, better than most. Try not to go lightly into the night.
Chase worse than 5.
That's a nice flat kind of driving backhand there from Nick.
Worse than 5.
The strategic lead by Ben. He was definitely there.
He was not. No.
I think you got it.
I
Line. Yeah.
did not see it.
I don't think Ivan was ducking. Yeah, there you go. Chase the line. Had just enough kind of draw on that ball. Came around the outside nicely. All right.
A couple of big points here, George.
Big points, big game. You name it.
I mean,
Worse than 5.
They're all big games
massive.
from here on out.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good tennis from BTM there.
Going back to what we were saying earlier, Nicky's really covering that cross-court backhand, so when, Ben gets a chance to
Advantage receiver,
kind of
chase
slide
the
her down the line,
It's-
he's been rewarded for it.
Yeah.
Fault.
Tight. Oh,
Don't think he was expecting it to go right into the kitchen.
no.
Deuce.
Deuce.
Oh, somebody decided to walk in. I could hear the door.
That's a beautiful.
Great shot.
That could have
Nicky
just been an
fired up.
opportunity knock in, as Nicky's got a point to close out the night.
Advantage server.
One door opens, another one closes, or one door closes, another one opens.
Doors and windows.
That is a phenomenal cross-court backhand from Ben.
Deuce. Fault. Worse than a yard.
Great cut volley there,
Deuce.
from Ben.
Oh, wow. Stroke?
Come on, then.
I think so. We'll see. No,
No,
better than
better
that.
than that.
Question here from Ross Can. Lovely play. Is Nicky getting any home court advantage in the eyes of the commentators? I would say his home court advantage is in the familiarity of the court over Ben, and surely a bit of a lopsided crowd from a support
Yeah, the crowd is
perspective.
certainly in Nicky's favor.
Deuce.
Although I would
Worse
say
than a yard.
much more astute and respectful, maybe, than 2 years ago.
The crowd's been great.
I think supportive yet courteous. But I'll let you comment should you feel otherwise.
Lost the chase.
That's great serve from Ben.
Advantage server.
Great
Ben,
length.
Better than half a yard.
great chases from.
Lost the
There you go.
chase.
2 good
Game
bobbles.
server.
Can hear.
3 games to 5.
You can hear my excitement in
Yeah,
the
well,
bobble.
I was just saying,
You know.
you could hear Lewis Williams clapping
Yeah.
over Chase the door.
Chase second gallery.
Screen kick.
The Heart Zone. Over there in second gallery.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Gotta love that
good
one.
force there.
Nice crispy Maymall date on volley. If you don't like that, again, opening day baseball.
George, I believe this score does have the opportunity for that 3-1 lead we were looking for in my prediction market.
It's possible. Yeah, that's a great shot. Good hold.
Nicky's been definitely a little much more precise here, hitting targets.
The Tuesday night.
Yeah, the Tuesday
I
night.
concur, Dr. Purvis.
Chase Bliss,
there
3
was
yards.
one. Yeah.
Two
Those
Chase.
are, some might say good choices.
Yeah.
It's not something I've heard much
No.
in my direction.
Oh,
But good choices. You know, good variety, good holds. You know, nice kind of cut volley down the line, well disguised, kind of fat boast there, Maymall date on. You know, it's like Maddox on the mound.
yeah.
You know?
It's when
Just
Nicky
good
plays.
variety.
I think that's when Nicky plays his best, right? You know, he is definitely more on kind of the power player side of things, but
Mix in a couple knuckleballs and a slider, and all of a sudden you're way out in front of it.
no, you know, just a little bit of variety where he doesn't feel like he's just absolutely trying to, you know, force targets.
Folks.
Pete Mitchell. Buzz the Tower graphic, still waiting for Saturday. Wow, Nicky knows he got away with one there.
A lot of church, a lot of you know, community service.
Opportunity
for could have paid off.
in the night here.
Yeah, and the night for the tennis, but
Not,
not
So-
the social side of things.
no. Oh,
And there you have
there
it.
it
There
is.
you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
3 games to 1.
3
Nicky,
sets to 1. Yeah,
3 sets to 2.
Nicky Howell. Big night for Nick. Big night for tennis. Big night for Aiken Tennis Club membership.
Yeah.
And we'll be going into Saturday. Looking forward to even more outstanding tennis. We thank you for tuning in. We hope to see you again on Saturday. Shout out to Mr. Carey for phenomenal camera work. And we'll see you then.
No, it's again some of Ryan's best work. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you Saturday starting at 4 o'clock ish, a little bit after 4. Thank you so much. Have a great night. We're signing off from the Aiken Tennis Club.
Yeah.